Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm just going to stop that. Okay, amazing. So let's have some tea together, guys. Grab a warm drink. Here in Montreal, Canada, it's about 9:20 at night. We've just had a fun party with the kids and we're back home right now. And I was just in the mood to chat and just come on here. If anyone is on, wants to engage, ask questions, please feel free. I'm here to answer any questions and engage. And so I just wanted to reintroduce, I guess, myself. And so Gabby and I run this group. We run the Health Practitioner Referral Network. And our main purpose here is to really have you guys as health practitioner with amazing gifts and talents and healing gifts to give to the world. We want you guys collaborating because as practitioners ourselves, we're both naturopaths. We understand that sometimes you've got, someone who approaches you with a difficult case or a health condition that you don't necessarily feel comfortable with or that you don't help with. It's out of your zone of expertise. And you want to still support that person in some way. And so it's really nice for you to have a network of other health practitioners practicing different modalities, practicing different, areas of health, of specialty that you can refer to. So the whole point here is that we're not experts at everything. We can't do every single thing. We can't, help with every single health condition. And we all have different modalities. Some practice naturopathy, some Reiki, some osteopathy, some massage therapy, physiotherapy, whatever it is, but we can all inter-refer one another and just get to build relationships and network with one another. Because once we start building relationships and we have a client who comes to us and says, I have so-and-so condition, then top of mind, I know that this practitioner helps with this condition, and I'm going to send this client over to that practitioner. So there's nothing more powerful than building relationships, networking, communicating with one another, and getting to know each other and being able to share and inter-refer in order to help. Our goal as practitioners is to elevate the collective health of this planet. And we are here to all do our parts individually, supporting individuals on this planet to get better, to get healthy, to become better versions of themselves. And we can't do it alone. It has to happen in collaboration and in community and in a collective environment. So use and leverage this network, guys, please. It's amazing to see some relationships flourishing and connections happening and referrals happening. Leverage the community, get to know each other, and form, relationships with one another and refer clients to one another. And this is the way that you can also build your client base and get more clients into your health practice if you are, consulting individually, one-to-one consultations, or if you're consulting in a group model, if you've got a group program, which we highly recommend, of course, to get that going. So let's have a sip of tea, guys. What kind of tea do you drink? This is nettle tea. Do you guys know about nettle? It's one of the most alkalizing herbs, and some fresh ginger in here too. So if you've been noticing in the group, we've been really celebrating our amazing practitioners coming into Bridging the Gap, into our tech platform, into our academy, into our coaching program. And it's just so wonderful to be celebrating each and every one of you. And it's so wonderful to be meeting in our office hours and our group sessions to see the progress that's being made. And Gabby and I are just so proud of all of you guys who are part of our program, who are just, becoming the best versions of yourselves when it comes to practitioners and entrepreneurs and business owners and impact makers and shift makers. It's really incredible. So we have practitioners in our network who some have been practicing for many, many years, 15, 20 years. And they came to us in a really low place saying that, along the lines of, I've been practicing for a really long time, one-to-one, and I don't have much to show for it after all of these years of consulting one-to-one. And, we are givers. We give the blood, sweat, and tears, the client report writing, all of our attention, our energy, our love, our nurturing. This is what we give to our clients. And at some point that gets really tiring, especially if there's no especially if you're also struggling, like if you're also struggling financially, if you're also struggling to build a practice and to have a consistent client base, and you're doing one-to-one consulting, which is very energy intensive, it can get consuming, it can get tiring. And so what we see now is with our coaching, with our academy, with our tech platform, our practitioners are coming in here from at a very low place. They're coming in to our systems and our platform, and very quickly the mindset is shifting. They're finally able to see past, $150 sessions, and they're finally saying, wow, I'm going to have a high ticket coaching program. I'm going to charge, $29.97 US for my coaching program for a 10-week program. And it's giving them this newfound confidence to be able to package up their expertise that they've been helping clients with over and over and over. Everyone sort of, as a practitioner, you develop protocols, you develop systems that work with your clients, and that's all repeatable information that you can package up into your online program to be able to run many people through your program at once. And we this is what we teach our practitioners to do. It's the only way to really scale your business and leverage your business and earn what you are worth, because you don't deserve to be making, $75 a session. That's not what you came here to do. You came here with these gifts and talents to make a greater impact. And when you learn the right strategies and the tools finally to build like a solid system and to make it actually run like a marketing and sales machine, to be able to drive that traffic of individuals who need your help and support into your world, make a business out of it, but then show up as your best self, because you know that your finances are taken care of. You're not stressing about that part of your life, because if you're also a practitioner and a giver and you're helping individuals one-to-one, but you're also stressing about your finances on the side, you're not being fully present with your clients. Let me tell you, the two can't exist at once. When you're comfortable in the systems that you've put in place and you know that you're able to help larger amounts of people at a time and you're getting paid properly for it, your energy is different. You're showing up with confidence, you're showing up with more expansive space and space for care, space for nurturing, space for actually being present with your client throughout their journey going through your program. So yeah, this is what we see. We have practitioners coming in every single day, whether it's on the gold level, the silver, the bronze. It depends on their individual needs, but we see this amazing pride. Like, our practitioners are so proud of themselves. They come to our coaching sessions and they show us, look at what I've done, look at what I've created, look at this landing page that I've created, look at how good it looks. I'm so proud to put it into the world. Or I've built out this sales funnel that actually works. Wow, it's driving traffic into my world. I'm able to grow my email list. I'm able to give my clients this amazing piece of content, whether it be a PDF or a video series or like a 30-minute training. And I'm able to give my clients something of great value where I can showcase what I do and how I can help them. And I'm able to disperse this piece of content to so many different people at once. And I don't have to be there, demonstrating that to every single person. I can just create this piece of content and have so many different people that I don't even know, maybe people are sharing this content, see the content and learn about what I have to offer and learn about my services. It just opens up this entire new world. And that's what we see with our practitioners. It's like this expansive energy. They're able to see so many different possibilities for themselves, so many different opportunities. The creativity comes out too, because they understand how they're going to be able to package up certain aspects of their service offering. If they specialize in a specific health condition, let's say IBS, for IBS, with our IBS business that we put together, we have a large community. We have an 8-week modulated program. We now have other practitioners running it for us. But the fact that we focus in on digestion means that we can actually help with so many aspects of people's health and wellness. We can talk about stress and digestion, anxiety and digestion, and its impact on your physical body. We can talk about different recipes, different healing foods, different superfoods, different supplements that are good for digestion, different yoga sequences that can help to relieve gas and bloating. And you have all of these ideas as a practitioner because this is what you studied. But when you have an actual system and a framework and a strategy to be able to package that up in a way that looks good, it's professional, it comes across as professional, the content is laid out in a really nice way, it gives you so much confidence to actually communicate all of these different pieces of information that we have. We have it all inside of us, right? This is what we've learned about as health practitioners. We're always expanding our learning. We're wanting to know more, and we're growing and we're learning. And we want to be able to communicate with that with our clients. But we have found that with practitioners who don't have a system, they're just holding it all in, and they have all this beautiful knowledge to share, but they don't have a way to share it. And this is what our platform and our academy helps you do. So what we find with our practitioners right now is that they are very focused. They finally have direction. They have a path to follow. They're not just randomly trying this strategy, trying that strategy, and, shooting in the dark. They finally have a path to follow, specific strategic steps that get laid out step by step. Our program is extremely strong on implementation and taking action. So we have many practitioners who come to us saying that they've spent all of this money on coaching programs and nothing's compared to ours, because those coaching programs are just teaching them strategy after strategy, and it's very theoretical and there's no practical aspect. But we pride ourselves on having our academy and our tech platform be very actionable, very implementation heavy, so that you're just learning the basics of what you need to know, why you need to do it, why it's important. And then we bring you right into the worksheet, start laying it out, and then we bring you into the tech platform to start building out the pieces. So it depends on how fast you want to go, but within the span of 6 to 12 months, you can have your entire health and wellness business completely laid out in a super professional way, in a way that's going to allow you to then be a salesperson. Yes, as a health practitioner, you've got to turn into a salesperson. You have to sell your offering. You have to have a beautiful offer. You have to have the right messaging in place. We teach you all of this in the academy. But then you're able to have this system that's already established, it's already automated, you can leverage it, you can grow it, you can expand on it, and all you're doing is just driving that traffic into your world. So we have something in our business called an ongoing sales method. There's a launching method where you have a specific dedicated time where you launch your program, but then there's an ongoing sales method. We love the ongoing sales method. We get people into our tech platform and into our academy and into our Bridging the Gap platform every single day. Every single day we have new clients. So I'm saying that because I want you to think about what that could mean for you. Just imagine if every single day you were inviting new ideal prospects, ideal leads, your ideal target, audience into your program every single day, into your gut healing program or into your menopause program or whatever it is. Every day you're just inviting people in, and then they're going through the content, and you're providing support on top of that. You're providing Q&A sessions, you're providing office hours where they can come and ask their questions and get extra support and be led through on an individual basis as well. But just imagine what your business could look like if you've got a $3,000 program, and if you are inviting new paying clients into your world every single day. And when I say paying clients, I don't mean, $75 a session. I mean, a high ticket coaching program, which is going to be of great value. And that price is going to be completely justified because of the fact that you have a system and a strategy for your clients to follow, a step-by-step, holding by the hand strategy that they can implement in order to finally get those results. What could it mean for your business? When you're looking at individual client consultations as a practitioner, you've got to see, in order to reach your target income, whatever it is, you have to reverse engineer and say, I want to earn, $200,000 a year. You have to reverse engineer and say, how many clients am I going to have to see in order to reach that target amount that I want to reach? Let me tell you, when you're consulting one-to-one with an individual consultation model, you have to see a large number of individual clients that you have to service. And that could mean working 6 days a week, seeing 4 clients a day or 5 clients a day. Just think about your energy. How much energy is that going to take? And then you have to do individual client write-ups, right? You come home and you start doing your client report writing, and you're researching and you're looking up the remedies and you're looking up these supplements and you're building the meal plans. All of this takes so much of your time. Whereas if you have a group program, a high ticket group program, you need fewer of those clients, because they're at a high price point, to be able to reach your target income goal. And that might mean that you only need to service 10 clients a month versus 6 clients a day, 5 days a week. Just think about the difference. So that's why when I say that you can leverage and grow and scale, well, having a group program is going to be the system that's going to allow you to do so. And when you have a group program, you need to have other systems in place. You need to have emails and automations in place in order to build your email list, continue to invite prospects into your world, have a system that's outside of social media to be able to nourish and build relationships with your ideal clients. You need to have sales funnels in place. So you need to continually drive traffic into your world by offering them a free piece of very actionable content in exchange for their contact information. That allows you to continually stay in contact constantly with your prospects and nourish them and build that relationship, and show them along the way of building that relationship why they absolutely need to have your service, why they absolutely need to work with you, because working with you means that they're going to get so much closer to solving their pain point and their problem and their suffering and getting out of their suffering. Let me tell you that people will pay to have their lives back. People are suffering on a large scale. I see it in my IBS group. We've got individuals in diapers. We've got individuals who can't live life and don't have an intimate life, or don't go to restaurants with their friends, have no social life. They can't travel because they're tied to the toilet. They're embarrassed at work. Their career is suffering for it. Some will lose their jobs because they're constantly spending time in the bathroom at work. So these are the things that you really have to understand. Like, we understand our IBS patient so deeply. We understand their thoughts, their psychographics, what they're thinking, what their limitations and restrictions are in their lives, what they're able to do, what they're unable to do, what they dream of doing. This is all what you really need to understand about your ideal client. And when you have a grasp like that, and we show you ways to do that in the Academy in a very, very strategic way, when you have a real strong grasp on your ideal client, then your marketing is simple, because that's all of your messaging, your marketing copy, the wording that you put on your pages, so that when your prospect lands on your page, they are going to be able to identify themselves so strongly in what you've said. And they are going to say, wow, this person really understands me, understands my suffering and what I'm going through. And I've never been listened to like this. I've never had a medical professional give me more than 5 minutes of their time. I've never had someone truly understand, what I'm going through every single day in my day-to-day life. And finally, this person really understands. And so because that person really understands me, I'm going to want to work with them. The same way with us, because Gabby and I are naturopaths combined, we have 30 years of naturopathic experience. The fact that we are business coaches for health practitioners is everything. And our clients tell us this all the time, because we can really go in and not just provide like business coaching, cold business coaching. No, not at all. We provide very strategic and in-depth business coaching for health professionals, because we are you guys, we are you. We really understand how you have to build out your program, how you have to approach a client who is really suffering and in pain and miserable. We understand, the strategic steps, the holistic model of how you need to help solve someone's health problem. What are the steps? What is the way in which the body heals? What would you put in your program first and second and third? How would you lay out your modules and your steps and your pillars of your program? What kind of content would be so great for your ideal target client to have as a lead magnet, as a PDF, as a checklist that they can take and start implementing 3 top things that they can take right away to reduce bloating? What are those three things? We can give you ideas and coaching on that. That's why our coaching is so valuable for health practitioners, because we are health practitioners and we really get exactly, what you need to do and how you need to speak and the psychology of the languaging. And that's why all of our templates and our platform, we've templated them out for the health practitioner, and we have laid out exactly what you need to say, how you need to, twist the knife a little bit and allow the client to really feel that pain and then take them out of that suffering, by way of your words. It's all like crafting messaging, crafting words, your copywriting, how to take them out of that pain point and start dreaming about what life could be like outside of this terrible, all-consuming health condition. What could life be outside of this once the symptoms start going away? What could they start doing in their lives again that they weren't able to do before? How could they enjoy, their retirement years without having to stick to all this medication and be bedridden and not be able to spend time with their grandchildren? What could it mean for them? So I know I've spoken about so many different topics here tonight. I guess the passion just came out, but my main point of coming on here today was to encourage you guys to build relationships with each other, network, communicate with one another, form liaisons and connections. It is the best way. Your network is everything. It is everything, because you never know what's going to come out. So amazing things happen when you have like this amazing network. We meet random people all the time, just by way of people referring people our way. And it ends up being like the most beautiful connections and relationships, and just things happen organically. So put yourself out there, go live all the time, as much as you can. Share your gift, share your expertise. Don't be afraid. Put yourself out there. Don't be self-conscious. Just share what you have to say, because you have so much knowledge and so many tools to be able to help people. So it's in service to people if you actually show up and help them. And then my second point of all of this was how proud we are of our practitioners coming into our programs every single day and just watching them flourish and grow and develop that grit and that self-confidence. I mean, the self-confidence is amazing, because once you start establishing your proper systems and structures, it even gives you more confidence to be able to show up online, because of course you're going to show up with confidence, because at the end of this talk, guess what? You can send them over to download your lead magnet and your piece of content so that you can communicate further with your ideal prospect. So, being out there is everything. Building relationships is everything. And also putting your systems and your strategies in place in the right way is everything, because that, in the long run allows you to save so much time. So if you're out there trying to DIY it, please stop. Let me hand you the life jacket and say, come into our world. We will show you exactly how to do it strategically, step by step, saving you tons of money, tons of time, tons of headache, tons of overwhelm of trying to fiddle with the different tech systems and software and trying to make them connect. And trust me, we've been there ourselves. We've done it the wrong way ourselves, let me tell you. And it was so much lost time. I regret all that time that I spent. Of course, everything that you do in life has a learning experience, but like those were some good years. Those were some good years of trying to figure out the tech on our own and try to figure out the strategy. So, take the life jacket and come into our world, and we will help you build your online business so that you can set up the right systems and structures, and so that you can be profitable quickly. We want you up and running very quickly. That's one of our main goals with our clients. We don't want you sitting on writing your course for 2 years. Like, that's not what we want you to do. We don't want you sitting on writing your signature webinar for like months and months at a time. Get it out there, refine, and make it better as you go. Get feedback and refine it. It's a process, right? So if you want a shortcut, we have the shortcut for you. So all you have to do is hop on a strategy call with us. We have our beautiful strategy call, which is a very valuable call that, whether or not you sign up with us or not, it gives you a lot of feedback and insights and awarenesses that you just gain from being in the call, and think, different ways to think about your business, what might not be working for you, what we could possibly implement that could start helping you to generate consistent clients into your world. What you want, ideally, is a full practice, but not just like a one-to-one practice. I mean, you want your courses to be full. You want to consistently be running individuals who need you through your online course. And you want your calendar to be fully booked with potential leads that you can speak to and convert in a high converting sales conversation. We teach you how to do every single thing that I mentioned today. Everything is in our academy and in our tech platform. So if you're ready to take the leap and make a change and finally earn the income that you deserve for the life transforming, amazing, valuable, deep, enriching work that you do, if you're ready to finally, make a change and be profitable, save time, free up your calendar, and have an amazing business running, then please reach out to us. We can hop on a free strategy call. It doesn't cost you anything. You won't lose anything but 45 minutes of your time. And in fact, you will gain so much just from the call. Okay. So I invite you to hop on a call with us and see what is possible for you, the same way all of our practitioners are doing. So have an amazing night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and cheers. I hope you had your cup of tea, and we'll talk to you very soon. Thanks. Bye.